Hey, Tony Gaskins here. There's one thing you got to understand that I see happen a lot, especially from certain communities in certain areas, to where you feel like if you make it, you got to take care of everybody. And a lot of times you don't consider the stress and the burden that that puts on you. And we get so caught up trying to be called real or trying to buy love. And people do not care about giving you a guilt trip about not taking care of them because of how life worked out for them. But if you look at them and you realize that they are not trying to grow, they are not trying to change, they are not trying to work and really show real work ethic, they're not willing to sacrifice, then guess what? They don't deserve the life that you have earned if they're not willing to put in the work that you're putting in. So anything you do for somebody, it should not be something that they can do for themselves or that they should be doing for themselves. It should be supplemental. It should be something to help them go to the next level or put them in position, but not something that becomes their crutch to where they pretend they can't walk just so that you can carry them. Listen, you trying to get to the top of your goals in your life. You cannot reach where you're trying to go if you are carrying people who are able-bodied but unwilling to climb. So that's one thing that you have to break free from, is that prison of someone else's entitlement, feeling that everything you work and you sacrifice for, they should be able to enjoy it with you if they don't want to make the same sacrifice just because y'all got the same bloodline or y'all from the same block, y'all from the same neighborhood. And depending on where you from, there are people that's willing to take what you have. You got to recognize that because you really feel it and you see it before it's coming. So know that you have to get separation before you experience true elevation. You have to separate in order to elevate. And I know you see that going viral. I'm the guy who wrote it. And I wrote it because I had to live it. Because I come from one of those places that everybody want to do the drugs they want to do, go to the clubs they want to go to, sleep around. They want to do what they want to do. Get high, get drunk, gamble, party, listen to any kind of music, indulge in any kind of lifestyle. And then they want to come and say, hey, can you give me this? Can you give me that? Can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? No, I ain't going to be able to do it. I ain't going to be able to do it because I had to make a decision that I want to be different. I had to make a decision that I want to be better. I had to make a decision that I want to change my life, that I want to do something that is uncommon from places where I'm from. And with that decision required that I sacrifice. And with that sacrifice comes before success, even in the dictionary. So listen, if I'm making a sacrifice, and if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing for my children that I brought into the world, for my wife that I committed my life to, then you got to do the same. And if you're doing the same, if our work ethic is not the same, you can't expect our plate to be the same. If your work ethic is not going to match mine, then you can't expect your life to match mine either. And that's what we got to realize. And we have to stop feeling guilty and stop feeling bad for grown people that we did not bring into the world. The only people you really need to be feeling responsible for is the people you bring into the world and the people around you that cannot do for themselves. The special needs, the handicapped, the elderly, grown, able-bodied adults that you did not bring into the world, guess what? They got to get out here and get it. McDonald's always hiring. Walmart always hiring. Don't let your pride get in the way of your grind. Because at the end of the day, I got to feed me and mine. And this message ain't really for me, because I passed that in my life, but I see so many people that's in a prison of somebody else entitlement. And I got friends and family, and I got family members that I bless and I take care of, and a lot of times that'll cause stress. But I had to make a decision to say, you know what, I'm gonna do what I can do. And anything that I can't do or that I don't feel comfortable with, you get mad, scratch your booty, and get glad. Hey, this Tony Gaskin, think about this. This ain't gonna sit for everybody. But if you feeling guilty about something somebody making you feel because of the work that they are unwilling to do, let that go. Let that go. Keep grinding, keep working. And when they see that grind and they see that shine, hopefully that'll teach them something. And if they ain't willing to pick up the lessons like that, then they got to stay where they at. Because you came out your mama alone. And that box they put you in the ground in, you go in that alone. So sometimes you got to realize everybody can't go. Hey, God bless you.